Yes. Just looking for that word, worthy. Yes. Hmm. You know it's not in here. No. Worthy. Yes. Obviously, this is not an exhaustive dictionary, but they have what's known as worship. Yeah. Reverence for a sacred object, high esteem or devotion for a person. To revere, attend a religious service. Now, this idea of worthy probably involves worship. Yes. My high esteem or devotion for the person of Jesus. Yes. Now, I actually would think, yes, that to be worthy of Jesus, right, would mean that I worship Jesus. Now, I've been wanting to really do some worshiping. Yeah. Seemed that in a lot of the churches that I've been to, yes, they were all in the way. Come to find out, why don't you come to church? Yes. But I do not think you can actually worship Jesus or be worthy of the cross of Jesus Christ. Yes. When you're going to have sex through each other so that you can fuck the whole congregation. Oh. Now, my thought is when worshiping Jesus, yes. To be worthy of that cross, yes, I should not be having sex through any of the individuals that I go to worship services with. Now, let's say I was able to go to church, yes. And I asked Marilyn, would you like to go to church? Sure. And the thought was, we as a family would go to church. Now, let's say that there's a dividend, and that should be long-term capital gains or maybe 15% income tax. Yes. But then there's the interest on the government-backed securities that should be regular. Uh, well, I expect that I'm going to be in the 35% tax bracket. She might have power of attorney, yes. But I had planned on being in that top 1% of all taxpayers, where I'd be paying 35% to the IRS for all interest payments, yes, because it's considered regular income. Now, I pay tithe on the gross, and I don't expect Marilyn to pay tithe on my part of the actual income of the family. I expect that she's going to spend that money whenever she finds something stimulating to purchase because she likes to go shopping with whomever it is that wants to go with her because she is so generous. She's such a generous. I just love to hear when she gets back to the house. Well, I took myself and 20 to 50 other women out shopping to various places, and we bought some dresses and some niceties. And I'll show you a little later on because I'm probably sitting there in an easy chair watching television. Eating a sandwich and potato chips. Yes. See, there's the thought. Yes. She might want to do things that I don't want to do. Do I have to do everything with her? No. I could sit there and watch TV and eat potato chips and sandwiches while talking to any of the children that she left at home with me. Yes, all the children were left. Well, good for you. Why don't you go outside and do something? I'm watching TV right now. Now, let's say I have the cross to bear of the actual taxation of all the interest and dividends that are. Why don't you get me the taxes of those that you've been receiving the income from? Isn't that right, Jeannie? Did you get your three wishes right now? Let's say corporate taxation of hedge funds and asset managers. For all of you that are, well, I know you have a lot of expenses. That software program that you license the use of to the 25,000 users, it's a small percentage of the actual income of a large corporation that manages assets. I realize you don't manage all $18 billion worth of assets. I realize that. I realize that. I'm more concerned about the actual taxation of any fraudulent fees or profits that you receive that happen to have anything fraudulent as in QSIP number right now. Now, let's say you had an IRS problem today. Let's see.